How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have news about the Bybit hacker. We have some updates. Bitcoin's moving. We also have a big win for crypto again against the SEC. This is after we just heard yesterday that Coinbase was going to win their lawsuit against the SEC. We have some more news about another entity company that's been sued by the SEC. It sounds like the SEC lost. So let's talk about that. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. Also, if you want to trade crypto, there's a link underneath the video to WEEX. You can sign up, you can deposit $200 and get $100 back. As we can see, and by the way, there are links to Blofin, BTCC, Hotcoin. I recently started using Hotcoin. I really like that too. CoinW, yeah, there are a lot of good options underneath the video. As you can see, though, we went up to just short of $100,000 yesterday, and then we got news of the massive hack that happened on Bybit, and Bitcoin fell down almost $5,000 in a few hours. And now it's starting to recover. We're back up to 96.7. We got rejected right around 97,000 a little while ago, just a few hours ago. But we're making progress. We have a lot of cryptos that are starting to move up on the day. So it's looking a little bit better. We got some news yesterday that pretty much everyone was affected by this hack, this Bybit hack, this $1.4 billion hack. It was around 70% of their ETH AUM that was taken from them in this hack. And we found out that it was the Lazarus group from North Korea. Okay, they are well known. They've done a lot of this type of thing in the past, but this is the largest crypto hack that we've ever seen. Just to put this in context, Lazarus group stole over twice what Vitalik has in Ethereum. He stole more than what the Ethereum Foundation has. They stole more than what Fidelity has in Ethereum. And I forgot if they have more than BlackRock, but they have a significant amount of Ethereum now as well. And yeah, this scared a lot of people. Ethereum fell like 4 or 5% automatically, with people thinking they were just going to dump this on the market. But it's quite hard to dump this kind of crypto. It's difficult because everyone can trace the wallets, right, with blockchain. So what they're actually trying to do is they're trying to convert it into Bitcoin. Last time I checked, they had converted about $1 million from Ethereum into Bitcoin. But even then, like, what do you do with it? Right? It's kind of interesting. It's an interesting problem that they have. But even the hackers want to hold some Bitcoin. You can see Ben Zhao says, since the hack, this is last night, since the hack about 10 hours ago, Bybit experienced the most number of withdrawals that they've ever seen. We have a total number of more than 350,000 withdrawals so far, with about 2,100 still being processed. So overall, 99.994% have been completed. If your withdrawals are completed, please leave a comment here. That's kind of interesting. 99.94. I'm curious where they're getting this number, because 2,100 is almost 1% of 350,000. So I'm kind of curious how they got this number, 99.994. It should be like 99.4 or something like that, but we'll continue. Although we've been hit by the worst hack possibly in the history in any medians, including banks, crypto, finance, but all Bybit functions and products remain functional. The whole team had been awake all night to process and answer client questions and concerns. All hands on deck. Rest assured, we are here with you. This seems like they handled it fairly well. The CEO was very open. He got on a couple different like Twitter Spaces and a couple different interviews to discuss this right away. So they were pretty open and honest about what was happening. They processed a lot of withdrawals. Now, something that kind of freaked me out was that they had been taking loans. They said that they were getting loans to cover some of these withdrawals. And maybe that's a liquidity issue. Maybe it's because they're not backed well enough. Maybe it's something else. But this being the second largest crypto exchange, is actually bigger than Coinbase in terms of volume. This could have been really detrimental to crypto. but it seems like we're past the worst of it. Of course, I could always be wrong, but hopefully this is a good reminder to everyone to take your security very seriously. I still have people every day that reach out that say that they got scammed or hacked, but usually it's from something much less sophisticated than a hacker group. It's like someone reached out to them and then they transferred their crypto over there and now it's gone. Now, yesterday we did have a big win for crypto right before all this craziness with Bybit. We heard that Coinbase basically was going to get approval next week of a full dismissal. $0 in fines paid and zero changes to the business. They're basically beating the SEC. Now, we also got news that the SEC is ending the investigation into NFT marketplace OpenSea. Now, it sounds like there was actually some pretty sketchy stuff that was happening there with front running, but I think this is one more win for the cryptocurrency industry and shows that there is a change, right? There's a change happening at the SEC, and we should have a much more pro-crypto SEC moving forward. Now, with all that in mind, I don't know what's going to happen to Bitcoin over the next few days or next few weeks, but it does seem like we're on the right path. It does seem like there's just a lot of strength in the market. I mean, the fact that there's been so much FUD recently, so much uncertainty with CPI, with DeepSeek, with like so many different random things coming up, and yet Bitcoin stayed above 90,000 or 89,000. And we're really ranging in the $94,000 to $104,000 range. I think that is pretty awesome. I think we're in a good place moving forward. We do have some big economic events happening this week. We have GDP second reading coming in on Thursday. We have pending home sales. And then what a lot of people will be watching, personal income, personal spending, and PCE on Friday. PCE, the Fed's preferred inflation gauge. Year over year, it should be around 2.4, which previously it was 2.6. So hopefully that comes in at expectations, maybe even slightly lower. But yeah, the market will be volatile moving forward. Be ready for more liquidations. Be ready for craziness because things are just ramping up right now. I'm still really bullish on the year ahead. Of course, if you are bullish as well, let me know it down below in the comments. If you want access to the Patreon, we just released a 15-minute exclusive video on TA from a professional in the TA space. So if you want to check that out, there's a link to that underneath the video. There's also a link to, like I said, WEEX, to BitUnix, to Blofin, to Hotcoin, to BTCC. Check those out underneath the video. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next.